Hi, everyone. My name is Tammy Youngst, and I am a MAPS Bold coach. And I am coming to you today to talk to you about just an amazing opportunity that you have in front of you. And I'm going to start with three really important numbers. And those numbers are 6%, 22%, and 51%. Now, what are those numbers? Well, the last time that we were out doing Bold in person in October, 6% of all the Keller Williams associates were in that Bold. Now, that might not sound like very much, and it is a small percentage, and yet listen to this, because that small percentage were really, really mighty, and they took 22% of all the listings for the entire company, and they took 51% of everything that was under contract for the entire company. And so that 6% took advantage of an opportunity to transform their lives and transform their businesses. And now all of you have the same opportunity to be part of that very elite group, making that same impact in your lives. And so let me ask you all a question. On January 1st of 2021, did you have a goal for your business this year? Was it number of transactions closed? Maybe it was your GCI. I'm sure that you all had goals. Even if you're a new agent, you probably have goals for what you'd like to accomplish this first year in business. And so my question is, are you on track? Are you ahead of your goal? Or are you behind your goal? And if you're behind your goal, how far behind are you? And if you were to multiply that number by your average commission, how much is that? And are you willing to leave that behind? And by the way, if you're on track with your goal, let me ask you this: how's your personal life? Are you spending countless hours on your business right now? We know people are experiencing burnout, and we know that you are working harder than ever. And my question is, when you're home, are you on the phone, or are you on your computer when you should be with your important people? Is it possible that the important people in your life are feeling unimportant? Because you have a very unique opportunity to close that gap and gain back more of your time. I mean, what would it look like if you were to learn new strategies that could have you not working to the point of burnout? What would it look like to have 60, 75, 80% of your business come from the people that know you? I mean, how could you make that happen? Now, here's the thing. We know that personal contact is the number one way to make that happen and stay in relationship with people. And yet, what gets in the way? Right? What gets in the way of us having that consistent personal contact? I mean, listen to this. Is it not easier to renew or rekindle a relationship that we already have versus always replacing them with new ones altogether? Man, when we are working in a way that has us constantly replacing relationships versus pouring value into the ones that we've already got, well, guys, that's how we experience burnout. That's what we don't want to see you do. And so how does Bold help? I mean, I'll never forget hearing Gary Keller say, Bold is the most disruptive training in the world. And everyone, he insisted that it all be about your relationship with your database. That's how you build that moat around your database so nobody else can take it away. That's how you build a life by design. And so think about this. If you had previously built your business on cold calling, whether it was expireds, whether it was for sale by owners, oh my gosh, we wake up in this market that we're in today, and what has happened? Well, there aren't very many of them, and business goes away. And so we're going to walk you through how to make sure that you are not only having those conversations, that you're bringing value to people, that you know what to say, that you're not always calling them asking for business. You're actually having really value-added conversations so that they welcome your call. We're also going to be bringing you strategies around text messaging, instant messaging. We know that that's how people communicate. We're going to walk through new presentations. When was the last time that you updated your listing presentation or your buyer presentation? Right? And so we're going to give those to you. And by the way, they're pretty awesome. And so we're going to give you those presentations so that you are on the cutting edge of putting in front of people what it is that they're asking for. We're going to give you the golden letter. We're going to give you some strategies on how to really make that golden letter effective. Here's a spoiler alert. It's not just sending it out, right? So we're going to teach you how to use it very effectively. We're going to engineer. How do you have 100 people call you in one day versus you always making those outbound calls? What an energetic, awesome day that's going to be. We're going to bring you some time management skills in this crazy environment so that you get get the right things done daily. And that when you're at home with your special people, man, you are present, because that's what it's all about. We do this crazy business so that we enhance our lives, and we create those lives by design. And so business is not meant to be your life. It's meant to fund your life. And so we're going to walk through how you do that. And we're going to be coaching you around how the highest of achievers think and how they accomplish what they accomplish and how they get more done than other people. Ultimately, here's the thing. You're going to have the opportunity to do what others before you have done. Right now, Bold students are doing 11 transactions per person coming through that Bold program. By the way, they were even doing it when we were doing it in the digital space. And so Bold works. What would 11 additional transactions look like for you going into this last quarter? I'm going to ask you a question. Did you know that on January 1st, in order to be on track to hit your 2022 goal, that you've got to have 15% of that goal pending? Well, guys, Bold is the greatest way to keep your foot on the gas. Just fill up that pipeline and start 2022 with a bang. And so my intention is that you all are part of that very elite group that choose you. You choose a better business, a better personal life, because Bold's going to give that to you. So sign up today, and I'm going to see you in Bold very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.